though I know you're still mad. I get my ego stuck on drama. I don't mean to be the villain, but I'd rather you be than just indifferent with your feelings. I know my issues are the problem. I miss you every morning. These memories alive in every picture of you.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph.
Yeah. She told me that she want me back. She told me that she miss our past. Hail Mary, throw me out like mad. And Hail Mary, I'll be praying off like a pass. Little boys growing up with no daddies like. Little boy running out the track, I'll be faster. Photograph posted on my wall, baby. All my feelings out up on the floor, now they staggered.
The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. The feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Thinking about the times we had. Memories shatter like their glass. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph.
Taking place in the heart of Los. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the 1. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Davis, the pass to James. Over onto Tacumbo. They get it again. Davis kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. McGee against Lopez. They grab their own miss. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt. Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's James. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Fires from 14, and there's another one for the Lakers.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Count it.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
On the wing, James. And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For 3, Bledsoe.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
Green taking his time here. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
It's good on the putback. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, James with it. He's picked up by Lopez. James against Lopez. The drive by James. Count it. James has got 6.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeBron passes to McGee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 8. And the foul called on Danny. Green. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. Now here is Hill. Now DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Count the basket. Lakers leading by 6. .153 left here in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Now here's DiVincenzo. From the arc. Lopez, no luck. And the pass to Howard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Green missing. Bucks trail by 6. Hill inside. Working on Howard. Hill, no good. Davis inside. He's guarded by Hill. Rondo passes to Davis. And they double up Davis over Hill. Here's Howard. And he makes good on the layup.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Passes to Connaughton. Here's Lopez.
Oh my
great dunk.
goodness! That was special.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Davis up top. Knocks it loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .26 seconds left to play in the first. Hill with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. Now here's Giannis. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Rondo with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Kuzma can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Kuzma outside. Another shot. Howard can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bledsoe with the stuff.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball, and I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Matthews with the steal. Morris against Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guy.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. LeBron against Matthews. Shoots over Matthews. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Lopez with the block. Wesley Matthews on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Giannis. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Milwaukee?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless. Hey, you know, as dominant as the Greek Freak is offensively, the tendency is that people overlook his impact at the other end of the floor. I mean, you could make a case that he might be the league's most versatile defender, too.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And he's won MVP, but would it surprise you to see Giannis win the Defensive Player of the Year before his career is done?
No, it would not surprise me, Greg. I mean, he's an elite rim protector. He's an outstanding rebounder on both backboards, and he's disruptive because of his length and athleticism and his tenacity and passion. Don't discount that.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Tries from 16. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Launches the 3. And it's Connaughton missing. Lakers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Giannis against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And the Lakers get it back. Howard can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Launches a 3, and that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's James. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest. Slam dunkers of all time.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Hill against Bradley. outside Hill. The tray hits it from three-point range. Hill's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter. From deep.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 4 points, 10 assists. And guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA, Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is a contender. Some have called him mini LeBron.
I don't know about that, but he has more of a football frame than look, he's at his best when he's playing downhill.
Yeah, but he's a great defender, Shaq, out of the guard position and rebounder. So that is LeBron-like.
He's not mini LeBron.
You know what I think would be fun if actually alter the court so you do have it uphill and downhill. So you could say, "Ooh, man, this is going to be a tough second half. They got to go uphill."
Hey, you know what? Can we get back to Kevin Harlan, please?
I actually like that, Ernie.
Yeah. Let's start the second half.
Uphill, downhill.
I like that. Very good.
Not about does it, man. Just get it back to Kevin.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
James, the pass to Davis. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton outside. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. LeBron left side. Back to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. So it's the Bucks now. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his third foul of the game. Bucks leading by 8. Bledsoe looking around. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 16. And the call on the shot. Into the line. That's on LeBron James.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley.
Boy, how smooth is that by Rondo? Glides off the pick free and clear, and then sends it right in.
Here's Bledsoe after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Bledsoe right side. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Bledsoe, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
Green, no luck. Bucks leading by 9. 16 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Williams passes to Giannis. Off target from outside. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Morris comes in for Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Now here is Hill. He's got 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In last last season. Just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Kuzma can't get it to fall. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 1:16 left in the third. It's tipped. Here's Connaughton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Howard.
And you know, the way that Howard is so crafty at using his body in the painted area, really hard to stop him given his size.
Now here is Hill. 8 points for him. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kuzma. Howard trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle, here's Kuzma. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And it's Hill penetrating. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for George Hill. Timeout called the Lakers. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Caldwell Pope dishes to Morris. Giannis against Caldwell Pope. Here's Howard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bucks leading by 12. Right side Matthews. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Caruso looking for an opening. Kuzma left side from about 19 feet. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 15.
This is a positive sign for sure. I mean, when Bledsoe's hitting this, I think it ignites the entire squad.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's James. He feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his fourth assist in this one. Bradley against Bledsoe. Bradley passes to LeBron. Six to shoot. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's James. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
It's stolen by Davis. Bradley finds Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. McGee with no one around. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. McGee's got 4 points this quarter. Milwaukee leading by 16. Antetokounmpo dishes to Matthews. Bledsoe against Davis. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. In the corner, Bradley with it. Pass to LeBron. Here's Green. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The pass to Matthews. Bradley against
Dishes to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Lakers trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now, DiVincenzo, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Just 4 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo, and again, the Bucks miss. The drive by LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over McGee. Here's Ilyasova, and Davis sends it back, and they'll keep possession. It's stolen by Bradley. He dishes it to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
20 seconds left in the game, and so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And that's an intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 14. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 14. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Get open, get open.
Outside, Green. There's the triple. Kept alive, McGee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Giannis, obviously a big matchup tonight. How locked in were you all tonight?
We came out tonight. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played hard. We played together, and that's why we got the win. And I'm really proud of my teammates.
Well, it was a team effort that led to a big W, man. I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Yeah, aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the States. Yeah, they run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Yeah, just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all the greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah. They run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right.
Hey. They tryna put my life in front of the cameras. Jason made another one. I'm from the home of all the tryna put my life in front of the cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. And I'ma stand up, can't with no random. Get your bands up, my haters broke, I can't stand them. Still in the streets, I'm ballin' like N1. My money clean and that. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They watching me, see a young, living glamorous. I was. She my favorite, I'm a fan of. Came from poverty, used to take his racks on me, pockets heavy, so I cop Dior bells. Then I move into the mansion, remember I had no money for a hotel. All my dick on this band, so if you ain't talking money, get a voicemail. I'm from the home of all of. They tryna put my life in front of cameras. They ain't asking how I got my bands up, but I'm still winning, they still waiting for an answer. Clean money, ay. Mix it, then that through a tantrum. Fave, I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. I left out, then came back to the with a chick. They got no room to breathe, cause my told her I'm good with my it's always from the home of all the The day that take breaks in the summer, but the winter time, hey, left like a who I'm still with.